How to improve your credit score fast in the United Kingdom. Your life in the United Kingdom or other countries may be more difficult than it should be if your credit score is poor. This makes it imperative to give all attention to how to improve your credit score and do it fast in the UK. Today, I'll show you how you can do so. First and foremost, the Experian Boost or the Experian Boost app will be of great assistance here. It's one of the best apps out there for those who care about their finances and their credit score. From experience, I can tell you for free that even the free version of the app will go a long way in assisting you to improve your credit score fast before buying the premium version. Credit score values. Based on the personal data you've supplied, performances and checks, the lender will be interested in determining your credit score to decide whether you are creditworthy or not. As a credit reference agency, Experian also rates credit scores in 5 categories for you, your lenders and the public. Using the Experian app, you'll also have an idea of your credit history and how lenders would view you. Credit scores are in 5 categories of very poor, poor, fair, good and excellent. I'm sure you won't want to have a very poor or poor score, as you won't want either of those scores in any of your endeavours. Good or even excellent scores are the deal. But is the understanding of these categories important? Why improve your credit score? It's your credit score that determines whether or not you can access loans. For instance, lenders will be more willing to lend to those with the excellent or good credit scores. It also assists the lenders to determine how much they would be willing to lend you. Credit scores also affect the interest rate a lender will charge on any loan they give you. Lenders would be willing to charge lower interest on loans given to someone with excellent or good credit scores, since they're more likely to be prompt in fulfilling their credit obligations and have more choices. However, those with a fair credit score can have access to loans, probably only from secondary lenders though, and these will charge higher interest rates. If you're living in the UK, you have a better chance of obtaining credit cards if you have a good credit score. You also have the opportunity of choosing from a wider range of credit and loan offers and providers. This ultimately results in saving money for you. A good or excellent score also gives you access to better car insurance rates. You may be able to, if you choose, spread your cost of insurance over a year. With a good credit score, the interest to be paid in addition to the premium will still be convenient. I can continue to tell you more about how your credit score will be of good importance to a mortgage, buying or improving your home or wardrobe, helping with car finance when getting a new car, and reaching your goals much faster. The tips to improve your score. Now that you know the value and importance of credit scores, let's talk about how to improve them. The following tips will help. 1. Have your name on the electoral roll. First, your name has to be on the public register. This will provide proof of where you live. Make sure you register on the electoral roll, as lenders will need this to check your name against your present and past addresses. If you're not on the electoral register, there could be some delay or outright rejection of your application. Even if you share accommodation or you're living with your parents, you can still register with that address. 2. Build your credit history. For those with little or no credit history, it can be pretty tough for a bank or company to determine how likely they are to meet their financial obligation, and this can consequently affect their creditworthiness. Your credit score may be low if you haven't taken a loan before. Young people and those just coming to the UK usually have this challenge. Yet you can work around this and build your credit score. Start taking small credits as soon as possible, and once you manage these well, your credit score will start to improve. 3. Pay regularly and on time. Lenders are interested in knowing how reliable you will be. By paying your accounts regularly and on time each month, you're proving to the lenders that you're capable of living up to your credit obligations. So, a continuous and old, well-managed account will improve your score. On the other hand, a missed payment will negatively impact your credit score. Bear in mind, though, that unused credit cards are potentially impactful. At any rate, pay attention to the current 12 months credit history, as this will be the principal measurement. Your past missed payments may no longer affect your credit score if you've become reliable in the last 12 months or so. 4. Maintain a low credit utilization. If you're always spending near or over your monthly card limit, you're indicating that you have some struggles with managing your finances and your credit utilization will be high. On the other hand, if you keep your spending much lower, within your limit, you'll keep your credit utilization low. The percentage of the credit limit you use shows your credit utilization. To illustrate, if your credit limit is $3,000 and you use $1,500 in a month, you'll have a credit utilization of 50%. It's good to keep it at that, or lower, and a lower percentage will usually be viewed positively by lenders. This increases your credit score overall. By all means, try not to exceed 70%. 5. Check for mistakes and promptly report any errors on your report. Check for even small mistakes and typos in your credit report, such as your address, dates, and amount. All these can affect your score. In addition to Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax are also companies where you can get your credit report to ensure that the content is accurate and up to date. 6. Protect your credit file. You have to beware of fraudsters and monitor your credit file for any fraudulent activity. Look for any small sign that may indicate that fraudsters have gained access to your personal details. If you suspect that there's an unexpected increase in the amount due, it could be that a fraudulent transaction has taken place against your account. A fraudster could take out credit in your name if he gains access to your details, without you being aware. So, as soon as you notice something wrong with your credit report, such as an unrecognized application, contact your lender. Your complaint will be investigated, and the damage to your credit report can be fixed after the facts have been established. This is one of the areas where the specialist fraud support team from Experian can help. 7. Avoid defaulted accounts. If you must sever your relationship with a company, make sure all pending payments and obligations have been affected. Defaulted accounts are common aftermaths of broken relationships with credit companies, especially if a debtor has missed several expected payments. To improve your credit score, therefore, you must avoid defaulted accounts. 8. Avoid multiple applications. One thing that usually counts against credit profiles are multiple applications. Once lenders see too many applications against your name, it tells them that you're struggling and desperate for money. Meanwhile, it may be that you're just comparing rates. Rather than doing a credit application search, you could just opt for a quotation search. This won't show up on your profile as a credit application. 9. Reduce mobility. If possible, avoid changing accommodation too frequently. Although this is not always possible, yet if lenders see that your circumstances aren't stable, they conclude that you're having trouble with your rent and utility bills. It's good to have a stable address. 10. Connect your current account to your Experian account. Do I still need to tell you this? Experian want to see how well you manage your money, looking for examples of responsible financial behaviours, such as paying up your bills and taxes on time. The summary of this will be shared with lenders when you're searching or applying for credit. That's why you can't just do it without the Experian boost. Can it happen so fast? Doing all the aforementioned can actually improve your credit score over time, but it depends on several factors. At any rate, improving your credit score won't happen overnight. It can take several weeks for information about things such as your new bank account and your credit card to reflect on your credit report. Without this materializing, there can't be any improvement in your credit score. It can also take a few weeks or months for new accounts to mature before they can have any positive effect on your credit score. Without the tips in this video, it may take 5 to 6 years to build a credit score you'd be proud of, but with the methods discussed here, you can see how to improve your credit score fast, within 6 months, or at most, 1 year. Thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, and turn on the notification bell.